you are watching this video because you're probably dealing with ringworm at home. As a shelter director, me and my team deal with ringworm on a daily basis. We know your struggle. So I hope this video will help with some basic guidelines on how you can deal with ringworm at your home and how to get rid of it. So first things first, what is ringworm? Ringworm is a skin infection, a fungal skin infection. It actually is not a worm. And it is incredibly contagious. It can be spread between animals, but it can also spread to humans. So a lot of you probably are dealing with ringworm on yourself as well as animals. Okay, so how to treat ringworm. So definitely follow the guidelines from your veterinarian. Usually the most common way is to treat it from two different approaches. So number one would be a topical approach, for example, shampooing with a special medical shampoo. The other way to treat is usually orally with medication. There are a lot of creams that might work well for humans, but they are actually not recommended for animals, because the only way a cream could really work is if you actually cream the entire body of an animal, because ringworm might be in several areas, but you might not even see in which area of the body it is. So topical creams are actually not recommended. They are not efficient use. So definitely use shampoo and oral medication that is given from your vet. Oral medication sometimes is skipped depending on the animal health and age, but just keep in mind that there are options. The treatment can take several weeks to months. So normal would be anything between 6 weeks to 4 months. The treatment usually is much faster if you not only do treatment, but if you also do proper decontamination. Animals reinfect themselves with ringworm all the time from their own environments. So the most important thing to get rid of ringworm is actually cleaning and disinfecting, which can be very difficult in a home setting. The most important thing is to get rid of the spores. So a vacuum cleaner is very important. Vacuum cleaning daily to get rid of hair and dust, because that's where the spores can be. The next important thing is everything needs to be bleached or washed with hot water. Anything that cannot be bleached or washed with hot water basically needs to be thrown out. So washing with hot water basically means washing all sorts of fabrics and anything that you can bleach in at least 60 to 65 degrees hot water in the hot water washing machine, or by pouring hot water over the fabrics or whatever you want to wash. Bleach needs to be at a very high concentration. So you need to vacuum clean first, then clean with a normal detergent, and then use bleach. And you need to use bleach in the concentration 1 to 10, which means 1 part bleach to 10 parts of water. It is really important that you keep contact time of at least 15 minutes. So bleach needs around 15 minutes to kill ringworm. So once you have bleach everywhere, wait 15 minutes. Then it is incredibly important that you rinse the entire area very well with water. The concentration is really high, which means it can be quite toxic to you and to your animals, especially when they walk over surfaces and afterwards licking their own paws. So you really need to make sure you're getting rid properly of all the bleach. Consider keeping windows open or doors open when you clean, so that the concentration and the smell is not so overbearing. Now that you cleaned everything with bleach and you washed everything with hot water, throw away everything that you can't bleach or wash. It can be a bit upsetting, but in the end it is very difficult to get rid of ringworm in your home if you don't do so. The next thing is also, you don't want to wash and clean your house every day, right? That is really difficult. It is really important that the cleaning happens regularly, but ideally you don't want to have to do it every single day. So it would make sense to isolate your animal into an area that is easy to clean, maybe only in a single room or maybe even a spacious bathroom. Keep in mind that the treatment can take several weeks to months. So it is also very stressful for animals being in a confined space, which can actually make the recovery slower. So try to weigh the benefits and the risks. Usually what we do at the shelter, we don't do deep cleans with bleach every day. We do it on the days that we wash the animal. The shampoos are usually 2 times a week, which means you would shampoo your animal, you would clean the entire house or the area that has been contaminated, and then you place the animal that was just washed into a new clean environment. I recommend vacuum cleaning every single day because the spores can easily stay on dust and fur. So that is something that usually is also quite easy to do in a home environment. Definitely visit your vet clinic regularly because they can check if ringworm is still present. Don't stop the treatment on your own just because you think it is gone, because ringworm is really tricky. Sometimes we don't see it's there, but it might still be there. So it's really important that your vet clinic actually checks properly to see if there could be ringworm left before you stop any kind of treatment. Okay, I know ringworm treatment is really frustrating, and some of you might have been trying already for a couple of weeks or months and you don't get rid of it. Hang in there and try to follow the steps that I mentioned, because you can get rid of it. It is very difficult. It needs really consistency. It needs incredibly good cleaning, and it really just needs patience on your part. So hang in there. At some point you will get rid of it. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions or comments, please just write to us or comment on this video. And I really hope you get rid of ringworm at your home soon. Thank you so much.